Hi, you guys. We're just jumping on to do one last little peek in. I just did a twin flame. You guys, if you're a twin flame and you really resonate with the twin flame reading, please go back and watch the Divine Masculine reading because they were both one and the same. So let's get started here. Jehovah, can you just come on down and wrap your arms around us? Give us some comfort and some insightful guidance that you want to share with us right now. Thank you so much. Jehovah, what's going on? What's going on, Jehovah? What's going on right now with our divine gems? What is going on with our divine masculines, our divine feminine? Oh my goodness. So this is the fish card. So this has a duplicity to it. So this is the power of manifestation. So it's in the positive, which is great. Once you teach a man to fish, he will forever eat. Once you teach a man to pray, he will forever be abundantly blessed. However, when it's negatively intended, you have to be careful what you fish for, 111, because you could be like Mickey Mouse and Fantasia with the broom, and all of a sudden you're fucked. So the fact that this came out in the positive is great. It's the overall energy. So positive abundance is coming your way at 1, 2, 3 there, ascending. Thank you, Jehovah. Or you just received some and you're just in shock, and you know, it's just positive abundance at overall energy right now. What else, Jehovah? What else is going on with our divine gems? What else is going on with our divine gems? Okay, so so 6 is the clouds here, which is, you know, this is just emotional storm. Look at there. There's lightning, thunder, probably, if we could hear this damn card here over our mental illness, right? It's just the clouded judgment card, the ego-driven mind. And once you're able to clear the storm away, then you're going to have Jehovah's victory here to clear the air and bring all that new fresh in. So I really feel like you are having abundant ego problems, or you might be on your way to recovery here at this point, 222. Like you're receiving all of this abundance about your clouded judgment here. You know, maybe it's waking you up a little bit here, Jehovah. Let's see. Jehovah, what else here? What else here? You know, this also could go for positive emotions about something. So there's a couple ways we could spin it. Jehovah, what's going on? Jehovah, what else is going on here with our divine feminines and our divine masculines? What's going on here? What is going on here? Oh. What's going on here, Jehovah? Thank you so much. Plus, you guys, this is 40. And 40 is 10 endings. And then the 4 card is the house. So security, stability, insecurity, instability, or the heart space is where it could also go back to. Let's see what these 2 cards are here, right here. Ooh, okay, well, this just came out in the twin flame reading. So what's also funny is, oh, wait. Okay, so I've got a couple things going right now. Clouds is Pisces. The mice is Libra. And we have full moon in Pisces, so this is good. This is a different energy. So the mice came out, and what do mice do? You know, they sneak in the middle of the night, and they're stealing and thieving, stealing and thieving, stealing and thieving. They're really fucking hungry, and they just steal a little bit over time to make a big profit for their own personal greed, their own personal selfishness, right? 4:11 there on the clock. So here we are, and we're abundantly having this energy of clouded judgment and thievery. Yikes. Which also, you guys, this is 34, which 3 plus 4 is 7, and this is the snake card in my deck. So 34 plus 6 is 40, and then 23 is 63. 6 plus 3 is 9, which is communication. 23 plus 6 is 29. 9, 10, 11. 4, 4, 4 out there on the clock. 11 card is the whip. Let's see what this is. Oh my gosh. You guys, I just called the whip out. The whip. I cannot believe I just did that. I do that way too often where I call it out beforehand. Wow, Jehovah. So here's the whip. I really feel like this person's abundantly getting their butt kicked by their own emotions at 5'11 here because of this thievery. Now, what you don't understand here, sweetheart, is that when you are being stolen from, you are also therefore stealing from yourself because you are emotionally screwing yourself over at this point. You're not fulfilling the deposits of the withdrawals that you took out for someone else because you're stealing from yourself to make someone else whole. But I'm going to tell you right now, sweetheart, there is no hole to fill in this person. It is a never-ending hole. And all you're doing is stealing from yourself, giving yourself this mental, emotional bullshit. For what? For what? Because all Jehovah wants to do is come on down and whip you into shape here, make you a wheat and get you going here. So now we have 23 and 11. So that's 34. 3 plus 4 is 7. Look at this, you guys. Wow. Look at this. 34 and 34. And what's in the middle? What's in the middle is your judgment. Your judgment is balancing all of this. And look at how positive you've got this. Nothing. The only positive is that Jehovah's going to whip your butt into shape here. Wow. 34, 6, and 34. So what is that? 34 plus 34 is 68, which is 14, which is the fox. So, you know, whoever's stealing from you could be acting like a fox, sly and conniving. Always, you know, to me, they're always like going off and hiding so they're not caught. So then we have 68 plus 6, and that's 74, and 7 plus 4 is 11, which is the whip card here. So it's just constantly going back to he who shall not be named's energy, right? So Jehovah, what else here? What else here? Is it the divine feminine going through this? Is it the divine masculine going through this? You know, once again, y'all, we've got Libra energy here and Pisces. Libra and Pisces, air and water. Wow, all 5 of these, Jehovah? Yeah, okay. So first card here at 9. Here's that news I just told you about. The bouquet card is the number 9. So when you get this card, it's supposed to be like the light-hearted, positive version. And it's like, I'm going to send her flowers to make her day. Or I'm going to send her flowers to take her out to dinner because I'm sorry about our fight last night. Or I just want to do it because I love you. You know, it's all just a facade. It's just to get that, oh, it's just to, you know, pull you back in. I wouldn't trust it. If this has happened, or if it hasn't happened yet, I wouldn't trust it at all, you know. Also, there's now 9, 10, 11. So that is Sagittarius energy. So now we're looking at Libra, Pisces, and Sagittarius, air, water, and fire. Wow. And we have lots of water here, don't we? Icky fishies. Icky fishies. Okay, so what else is here? Oh my goodness, it is the feminine. Well, hey girl, how are ya? Can you cover your tit up a little bit? Because you're sending yourself the wrong message here. So here you are, you're scorned. You have this clouded judgment that's clouding your ego, that's making you not who you are. Because if you look at this, you guys, you know, let's just do it this way. If you look at this, she's kind of just she's turned her back on all of this, you know. So I'm curious as to see is what she's going to be looking forward to, or where her intentions are, where her where her intentions are, where she is setting her eyes at now, because she's obviously been hurt. You're devastated at this point. You're not going to get your happy ending, and you're kind of just catching on here, dear. I mean, look at, even though you're in your negative energy because you're heartbroken, you still have Jehovah's light there shining in on you because you're still divinely guided. And whatever happened with this news, you've just kind of woken up to it. Like, you got this news, you got these flowers, and now you're just like, oh, those are for me? Why not your other girls? Or those are for me. Now you care, now that I'm catching on to your little games here, you know, little games here. So that's 29, which is also 11. So it's really coming into play now where this divine feminine has been abundantly screwed by the devil energy here, and she's not liking it. What else is going on here? Yep. Jehovah says it's time to cut it off, and he's in the process of it. It's in the negative, so he's going to do it for you because you're not doing it for yourself. And look at this. You've got 9, 10, and 11. Okay, so you are already ascending, whether you want to or not. Jehovah's given you this revelation, this news, this some kind of communication here. You know, this fiery news, for example, because it's Sag card, right? So you're having this fiery passion news that you kind of just can't trust. You can't trust at all because the whip's been here too many times. And so when the whip comes back in, the same emotional feelings that you get with that whip coming back is what's going to be re-triggered here. And this negative gal is like, nope, I ain't falling for this shit. And Jehovah's telling you, you don't cut it off. I'm going to cut it off myself. Okay. He's going to end it. This is the scythe. This is to cut it off. It is the implement to cut. And Jehovah's government is right behind there in the sunlight. And he's telling you, look at all this wheat around here, baby. You can't do it on wheat alone. I can't help you. I can't let you go through that. So I'm going to end it for you because your flesh is ruling you. Your flesh is way too strong for your emotions. And this is why you have to master the game of emotions, master the game of reality, and really just stick into your no when 11:11, thank you, Jehovah, when it comes to just mastering everything in general. So that way you're not able to be screwed by this, and your spiritual state of mind is so much stronger than your flesh state of mind. So Jehovah's got this ending coming for you. And I feel like you already know this because this is what you're looking towards. You're looking towards this. Like, no, I don't want to end it, but it's bittersweet. And I know I have to. I know I have to end it. You just don't want to because it's fucking hard. And I totally get it. Especially when, you know, you're looking at this here. You've got 9, 10, and 11. This also just kind of just tells me that's a lot of time. 9, 10, and 11. That's 3 steps. Boom, boom, boom. So there's been a lot of time and play put into this. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, so the ship is here. So Jehovah's telling you this ending is coming. This ending is coming. This energy will be traveling regardless. And it's up to you to catch up in your own free will, or he's going to wake your butt up for you because it's coming regardless, okay? There's the ship right there. This is the way that it's traveling, the communication, okay? And this is also Sagittarius energy. So now we've got two Sagios. Two Sagios? Sheesh. 2 Sagittariuses and then a Scorpio here. But 2 Sagios, that kind of reminds me of like, SpaghettiOs. Maybe you're eating SpaghettiOs right now. Maybe you grew up on SpaghettiOs. Maybe SpaghettiOs is something that you and your twin flame love to eat. Let's see here. Also, you guys, 10 and 3, this is the child card. And Jehovah's telling you, I'm going to get you anyway because you're my child. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see what this last card is that he pulled out. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, you've been scorned, and I feel like Jehovah's going to cut it off and come and get you anyway because now you don't want anything to do. It's like your heart is closed off. You are just in this sex-fueled energy because you're trying to get love from that, and it's not going to. You're trying to fill your flesh cup up. Your flesh cup? Wow. For 1311. You guys, that sounded really inappropriate, but I'm talking about your cup of love in your flesh state. But then it also just kind of sounded like a vagina in a way. So anyway, you're trying to get your flesh cup filled up, and Jehovah's telling you, no, I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to let you try to put this love into yourself, this self-worth, fueled by this negative energy now because you have reflected towards and against your twin flame or your divine masculine here, or whoever it was that you allowed yourself to do this. You did this to yourself. You absorbed their energy, and that is how you treated yourself. You want to say, well, they broke my heart. No, sweetheart, you broke your own heart. You need to be having personal accountability for your actions, which will come to you anyway when this saving is all done. There's also a Virgo here, so you guys could be dealing with that. Or you could be a Virgo because you're the one who's, another way that I'm spinning this is that it's going to get cut off because your negative dude here who's influenced you to be this way is a sex addict. And so the more times that you try to go back to this person, it's just going to get cut off because there's not any emotional fulfillment here. So you've got duplicity on both of these ways as to why you should cut it off, because all it's going to do is keep going you in the same freaking circles until Jehovah says, I've had enough. And I'll tell you why I know that, because 3 times 10 is 30. So once you cut out, once you cut out the negative here, you still have my child. It's just funny how he brings things out to me like that. Isn't it beautiful? 10 and 3 and 30. Wow. All right. So we're only at 15 minutes here. That's great. So 34 plus 6 is 40. Plus 23 is 63. Plus 11 is 74. Plus 9 is 83. Plus 29 is 112. Now it's 122, 125, and 155. 5 plus 5 is 10. Plus one more is 11. Jehovah's saying it's done. It's done. It's time to love yourself. It's time to accept yourself for who you are. It's time to heal. It's time to recover. And if you don't start changing your path in that direction, Jehovah's going to do it for you. And you're going to wish that you did this beforehand. You know, this is guidance, but it also is like suggestions from Jehovah himself. And he's giving you, saying, look at ending, ending, ending. Negative, negative, negative. You know, there's no positive card here other than the fact that it's freaking ending for you. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Ooh, yeah. You're going to have some luck getting through this, though, because it's in Jehovah's government, not yours, because we think we're in control and really we're not. Let's see what else here. Ooh, yes. You're going to have a lucky victory over defeating the snake energy here, sweetheart, because Jehovah is just going to cut him and send him on down to the pit where he belongs. What else here? Yep. So this is the book in the negative, or, you know, the journal. It's just a book of secrets, really. Every one of us have our own book. And really what it's going to do is that there's more in between the pages, more in between the covers, and it's going to bring the truth and the revelation. It's all the secrets are going to be aired out. It's just going to flip open the pages and poof, you're going to see the whole entire truth for what it is. Let's see what else here. Let's do one more. Yep, you guys, I freaking told you. I told you. Once you're able to do that, you're going to come back home. You're going to come back home to yourself. This inner child's going to wake your butt up, and you're going to be able to heal and love yourself fully. You are now Jehovah's child, which I told you that. Okay, 13 and 13. You've always been Jehovah's child, but now he's really telling you, you're mine. Okay, you're mine. So that's 13, 13, and then so that's 26, which is right here. 26. Wow, which is 8. So that's the death card. That's the coffin card too. So there's just death energy all around here because of this secret. Oh, yep, communication. There's the letter, which is funny because you've got 26 and 27 now. We don't have the 28 because no man's out here, but we have the 29 because of the female. So everything in this female's journey is going appropriately. Like the things are just shifting and coming together as reality sets in for this feminine. Yep. New lifestyle change there. Yep. Look at, you might be having a baby too. Congratulations. You know, maybe you're not, because this is how you got here in the first place, you know, which is funny because the divine masculine reading, the twin flame reading was just like this. So my goodness, 18 minutes here. Let's see, Jehovah. I just want a couple out of the Rider-Waite here. There's some extra little clarifiers, and then we'll pull some guidance cards. And let's see what else here, Divine Femme. I just want to give you as much insight as possible. You know, even though this is a collective reading. Divine Masculine, maybe this is you and your feminine energy, or this is who you're dealing with. Either way, I just want as much insight as possible for you because I'm here for you and your inner healing, and for you to love yourself. And you're not loving yourself by staying in this position when you think that you are, but you're not. You think this is love, but it's not. And Jehovah's telling you, I'm going to show you what love is, baby. He's going to show it to you big time. Okay? Allow him to. Let him in. He's ready to positively abundance you. That was your overall energy, right? Your overall energy is you're going to get positive abundance. But I don't see it here. I don't see it here until you follow through with the suggestions of Jehovah. Jehovah, can you give me a couple more? Let's just wrap this up here before we get some guidance cards. And if there's any last messages for our divine masculine, our divine feminine here, about what's going on, what needs to happen, anything hidden. Oh, gosh. No. No, my stomach flipped, so no. Anything else? Anything else, Jehovah? Okay, there we go. So let's see what these cards are here. Yep. Oh my gosh, you guys, this just came out too in the twin flame reading. So this is, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change until Jehovah sees that in your heart space, in your pure intention, mental clarity, mind, you want to change. He's not going to allow the change to happen for you until it does. And this is Two of Pentacles, and this is like your wheel of karma here. And right now it's twisted and it has nowhere to go. And it's just going to continually be twisted because of eternity right here. So you're not able to twist it and set it around in just this halo here. And Jehovah's telling you, you have a halo. Your name's on it. And I created you on purpose. So I'm waiting to give it to you. But you still have to just stop, ground yourself, and say, you know what? This is not the way I'm supposed to go. And once you change this direction to earn your self-worth here too, everything else is going to start going in that right direction for you. Let's see what else is here. Oh, yes. Page of Pentacles. So, I mean, oh gosh. You know, someone's just, maybe it's you, someone who's just really, you know, looking at this whole entire situation and really just studying it for what it's worth. But this also is like Page of Pentacles to me. This is like, you know, the child. There's a child here for sure. Child here for sure. So let's see what else here. Oh, yes, it stopped. It's not going anywhere. 2111. It's just stopped. It's not going anywhere. It is deficient. It is heavy. You're able to sit here and be like, okay, I'm gathering all of this to work on, but then I'm just completely defeated. I'm out in the snow. I'm cold. I've got crutches here. I don't want to go anymore. But you're gonna, because you have to. You know, there's nothing you can do except besides move forward. And look at this, you guys. You've got 5, 6, 7, 8 pentacles here. So you have a lot of self-worth coming in. There's a lot of hard work to be done. This is just the start, really, of your whole new life. And 8 of Pentacles is also a lot of money. That's inheritance. And that's what you are to Jehovah up in heaven. So you're going to be seen as a prophet no matter what, whether you're profitable for him in heaven or a prophet here on earth. Once Jehovah wakes your butt up and gives you this brand new start because you are his child too, it's going to be really, really great. You're able going to be able to ground yourself too, because this is all earth. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, maybe we're dealing with here, 2211. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Oh, yep. Sweetheart, you are ready to call a 4 of Swords. This is a truce. You're ready to just be mentally done. 2222. Maybe you're realizing that this is never going to work. Okay, because you're just dead. That 4th sword of information, revelation did you in. You got stabbed by 3 swords, and look at there's 3 swords ready to do it again because you're allowing this vicious cycle to continue. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is air. Swift communication. Okay. All right. So yeah, I have to keep them around 30 minutes and we're at 22 right now. So we'll do a couple guidance cards of these and then we're going to eat the word and then you are all called a reading and I'm going to go to bed. So let's see here. What else? What else, Jehovah? Can you just come on in here on this deck and really just put your love through it, and let's give some good guidance here on what this divine feminine, divine masculine should do, although it's really a divine feminine because the masculine card would have came out. What this divine feminine needs to do to be able to move forward in the right direction, to be able to ground herself, to be able to get past these 5 of Pentacles energy in the coming future, to be able to really get herself in the upright and walk away from this damaging negative energy, this sex-fueled tornado that they're really in, of this clouded judgment, this weather, this thunderstorm that's just shaking their heart. What else, Jehovah? What else here? What else here, Jehovah? Any more guidance for our divine femmes here? Thank you. All right, so we have wisdom. Yes. Oh my goodness. So yes, this is so great because your heart is just scorned right now. There's literally, it's scarred. It's black and blue. It's bruised. You don't want anyone touching it. Therefore, it's closed off to everyone in the world, including God, who's still looking at it and saying, please, will you please just let me in? Let me fix it. Let me heal you. Let me recover you. Let me take it all away. Let me put my wisdom in, so then I can nurture you and water your grass, and your faith will rise up and fix your heart space. You got the whole earth waiting for you. Jehovah's coming. He's coming for sure. He's already told you right here. What else here? Yes. Oh my goodness. So this card just came out too in the twin flame reading. So this is the root chakra, and this is, you need to accept yourself. And right now what Jehovah's telling you is that you're trying to be too perfect. You're trying to be too perfect in the 3D world. Your reputation will not save you. And your reputation will not save you come judgment day to get into the kingdom of heaven. Your inner child is saying, no, this is not what our life is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like this. But this is what you're doing to us. So get the hell out of our way, because your emotional state, your spiritual state, is being held by your flesh. When really your spirit is just dying, trying to get out too, but it's blocked. It can't come out until both of your powerhouses resonate here. All right. What's this last card here, Jehovah? Yes. Thank you so much. My goodness. And once you're able to do that, accept yourself and know that you're trying to live a life that you're not supposed to and not what's meant for you. Your root chakra will therefore be activated, and it can go up into your sacral chakra, all this energy positively, because up can only go up. Then your sacral chakra will come into place, and this is where your energies are held emotionally, your emotional energies and your sexual energies. And here you are really needing to concentrate on the fact of your self-worth. And and Jehovah's telling you you're a prophet regardless. You really are. He sees your worth. He sees the value of you. And if you just let him in a couple days, you'll see it too. He's got a throne waiting for you. Okay. It's waiting right here so he can give it to you and show you just how special you are. And if he sees you like that, then why don't you see yourself like that? Don't be mad at God, because you're the one that had the falling out with him. He didn't have the falling out with you. Okay. So let's, pick a couple cards here from my Eat the Word deck, and it's just a bunch of scripture that will bring comfort, and it also will help us eat the word 3 times a day like we're supposed to. So I want to just have your back on that. And it's really just these, since I've used them, because I released them on Sunday with the Self-Love Sunday. Since I've done so, Jehovah's bringing some major cards out that are matching to what I've been saying. And if you guys really want to see that, you'll have to go back to the Divine Masculine reading earlier, like I said. He also did it in the Divine Feminine, but Divine Masculine was just completely insane. It was 4 cards. 2 that came out of my regular decks and 2 that came out of here that were the same exact thing. So it's just insane how he's been doing it. So I'm really, really grateful. I'm happy that it's just bringing all of this comfort and goosebumps. And there's nothing better than scripture, because it's just, once you know this love of Jehovah, Yeshua, your salvation, you never question it again. And you've had to question every other man or female on earth if they do love you. And then here you are questioning if God even loves you, if you love God because you're pissed at him. You fucked up, not him. Yet he still loves you. He loves you so much that he's willing to save your butt and help you out. So let's see here. Jehovah, thank you so much. Let's just spread all these out. And I just ask for one more time that you come on down and you hug my girl here, or my Divine Masculine and his feminine energies. Because we're all God's children. And Yeshua, just come on down and put your key in our spiritual backbone. Wind us up and send us off with your grace. And I just ask that you protect my energy and yours one more time as you just pick through my hands and we're able to really get some messages for our Divine Feminine here. There he goes. It's weird because it's like he's got to take a good look or something before I even will. He wants the one on the floor. Okay, is that it, Jehovah? This one. Okay. So that's the last card. I wonder what the last card will be, because that was pretty strong energy. I feel energy, you guys. And it's weird because I'll see words in my head, or I'll hear them come in, or I hear a lot of ringing, humming. And when my stomach goes off, it's also like a humming vibration as well. And so how I try to explain it is in the negative. I'm like, at all times when my energy is going like this, when I'm really flighty and resonating, it's just like a, just like a constant, whichever. It's just always there. It's just until you really tune in with it or you meditate, you'll get it. But when I'm in the negative, or I'm feeling negative energy, or Jehovah's telling me, no, it'll go, it'll just go, and I'll feel it too. But then when it goes positive, it'll go the opposite direction, go in the air, it goes, well, it also goes, or it'll be, I'll go from a no, And so I'm really just feeling my body for what it's worth and just trying to understand it. And so that's what was going on there. Is it was like, nope, go to the floor. I want that card. And then when I come back and it's like, nope, you can go through all of those cards, but I want this one right here. So it's just really interesting to see what he brings out. So let's see right here. So Ephesians 5:30, for we are members of his body, of his flesh, and of his bones. Yep, because you are his child anyway, right? Oh my gosh. So he brings out the Aleph, the Fool. Oh my gosh. He's your child. And he's going to come get you. And he's going to save your butt. And you're going to be born again. And this is the Fool. This is the brand new start to tarot. This is the brand new start to your spiritual journey. Wow. And that once again, there's fire here. This is Aries energy. This also goes back to the eye, which is the all-seeing eye, because it's always going and it's always reproducing, and it's always the alpha and the omega, the beginning and the last, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Blessed are they whose ways are blameless. Blessed are they who keep his statutes and seek him with all their heart. They do nothing wrong. They walk in his ways. You have laid down precepts that are fully obeyed. Oh, that my ways were steadfast in obeying your decrees. Then I would not be put to shame when I consider all your commands. I will praise you with an upright heart as I learn your righteous laws. I will obey your decrees. Do not utterly forsake me. Wow. Whew. All right, you guys, this card keeps coming out today. I do not understand this. The last 3 times I have pulled this card, and this is the High Priestess, the Gimel, the Camel, the Cancer card, the emotional card, the other woman card, or your mama card. And this makes sense because she was the other woman in here. Wow. Do good to your servant, and I will live. I will obey your word. Open my eyes that I may see wonderful things in your law. I am a stranger on earth. Do not hide your commands from me. My soul is consumed with longing for your laws at all times. You rebuke the arrogant who are cursed and who stray from your commands. Remove me from scorn and contempt, for I keep your statutes. Remove me from scorn. Though rulers sit together and slander me, your servant will meditate on your decrees. Your statutes are my delight, and there are my counselors. Wow. And I also kind of feel like maybe this woman has been shit-talked on. Revelation 3:2-1. To him who overcomes, I will give the right to sit with me on my throne, just as I overcame and sat down with my Father on his throne. He who has an ear, let him listen. John 4:19. We love because he first loved us. Proverbs 19:22. What a man desires is unfailing love. Better to be poor than a liar. Yeah, you want to be lied at over and over? Look at what it's gotten you so far. And now you're accepting the lies and now lying to yourself with just self-harm tendencies. So knock it off. I don't want you to do that. John 5:6. When Jesus saw him lying there, he learned that he had been in this condition for a long time. He asked him, do you want to get well? This card just came out too, 33:22. 1 Thessalonians 2:12, encouraging, comforting, and urging you to live lives worthy of God, who calls you into his kingdom and glory. 33:33. Romans 7:9-12. Once I was alive apart from the law, but when the commandment came, sin sprang to life, and I died. I found that the very commandment that was intended to bring life actually brought death. For sin, seizing the opportunity afforded by the commandment, deceived me, and through the commandment put me to death. So then the law is holy, and the commandment is holy, righteous, and good. Oh, Divine Femme, Jehovah's going to come save your butt if he hasn't already. Revelation 2:9, I know you and your poverty, yet you are rich. This came out today again too. Yep, there's the hand, the yod. This is Jehovah's beginning of his name, Yod. Yodhovah. Yodhevahe. Yodhovah. So this is the hand. This is to plot how to make an impact, to overanalyze something and to make it move. It also goes back to a judge and a lawyer. So the legal system is here, which is Jehovah's government. It can also go back to a physician, and Jehovah's your doctor. He's going to recover you and cure you and heal you. So funny how he brings this out. He's in control here, and he wants to save you. Your hands made me and formed me. Give me understanding to learn your commands. May those who fear you rejoice when they see me, for I have put my hope in your word. I know, O Lord, that your laws are righteous, and in faithfulness you have afflicted me. May your unfailing love be my comfort, according to your promise toward your servant. Let your compassion come to me, that I may live, for your law is my delight. May the arrogant be put to shame for wronging me without cause, but I will meditate on your precepts. May those who fear you turn to me, those who understand your statutes, so my heart may be blameless toward your decrees, that I may not be put to shame. Wow. Psalm 69:4. Those who hate me without reason outnumber the hairs on my head. Many are my enemies without cause, those who seek to destroy me. Proverbs 11:22. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman who shows no discretion. Wow. So Jehovah's not happy with how you've been acting and how you've been taking everything out on him and been blaming God, and that's not fair. You didn't walk away from him. You didn't walk away from him. He walked away from you, right? It's all God's fault. God was the one that lied to you. God was the one that put you in these vicious cycles. God was the one that you kept sleeping with the snake to take and take and take. God was the one that made you the other woman. God was the one that took away this wisdom in your heart. God was the one that took away your self-worth. Kind of sounds like the devil, huh? You need to figure out what side of the wheel of karma you want to be on. Because I'm telling you right now, your wheels, the days are numbered. The days are numbered. And Jehovah loves you. And I love you too. Wounds into light.